I tweaked some of our cooldowns just a little bit, based on some of the more recent kills. Nothing too crazy, but just make sure you're kind of paying attention to your note, not just for the healer stuff, but the other cooldowns as well. There's definitely a lot of leeway when it comes to cooldowns for this fight because there's kind of many different damage areas, so if something that I put doesn't feel right or isn't working out for you, just let me know. We can make an adjustment. But looking at yesterday, really good job, guys. The only thing is we just need to continue working on making sure that we're staying tight with our positioning. But really, other than that, everything is just kind of, we just need reps on the boss. If we continue the way we were yesterday, we will really be on a good path. We're making up a lot of time, having these really quality pulls, so let's keep it up tonight. We still got some flasks if anybody didn't get theirs. If you did get your flask and you have a spot in your bag, there's still 2 left, so, or 1 left. Somebody put it in their bag. Troy, will you grab that, or never mind, somebody get it. Thank you.
Somebody's at my door. Give me 1 second before that.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay,
Maybe it's
the
accelerated.
Tuskar, like, sprint, like, swimming in the air is so good. Is that hover? What is that?
Yes, hover.
It's just the normal Tuskar animations. What are you talking
Now
about?
I need to come look. Oh my god.
I've been a Tuskar.
How you do that?
A time.
The Tuskar fight. They should make them a race.
They're cowards.
Look, I got my Panda Glamour. I don't need the stupid recalibrator anymore. It lets me down every time. Don't do it, Aeroth. I see you. Fucker.
Okay. That'll never get old.
Now you're playing. While waiting, I had a couple people DM me today that were interested in doing a heroic run for the shards. I know Stinky's answering his door. Stinky was one of them. I think he might be thinking of putting a heroic run together this weekend. So for anybody that's interested.
We were actually just talking about that in the Discord earlier, like 6 of us, about doing it on like a Saturday or something.
Y'all are more than welcome to put any runs like that together. I just don't have the bandwidth to coordinate it, but feel free.
P-Knight makes a return.
Well, yeah, the fact that we get to off the kills, it would be silly.
High value.
Right.
Yeah, for people who want to, then it'd be silly. You actually are wanting to get your upgrade to not just be like, okay, yeah, hey, we'll just do this for an hour real quick and get both of my weapons upgraded.
And I highly doubt that there would be any gear that comes, any gear issues that come up, like we've had issues with in the past, but I would just say anybody putting one on or anyone attending one that's like a P night where it's mostly the team, just remember, if you bring an ult and someone is on their main and something does drop that is actually a benefit for them, please be mindful. It should go to the main raider. I doubt that will happen. It's heroic, but just want to put that caveat out there anytime we're dealing with, you know, team runs like that.
Or what if I'm totally gonna put it on my new main?
What if you're gonna put it on your ult that you never log into again?
Yeah, you have to never log into the character.
That's the full. Oh, sorry. No, we're not trying to bring it up. Never mind.
Alright, so if I see some ult coming in, stealing my transmog, I'm going to be so mad. Like, why would
if I have
you
the rocks?
lose?
I love.
I'm ready, sorry.
Oh, we're all good.
We
Let's
good.
bless this guy.
Are we good?
Yeah, I gave Pews of Antis, that's all what I was doing. He didn't hit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop cast. Okay. Be good. Stop cast. Stop cast.
Just a caveat, because it might be a confusion. Because I know it kind of happened once last night too, with kind of his friend Oopsie, but just in case there's any confusion, the little ad droplets, do not attack them until they are on top of one of the mini bosses. It makes the tank's job super hard. So no DPS, don't run out and try to start whacking on the ads early. Just, you gotta wait till they're under the boss.
Honestly, like, press single target buttons. Don't press AoE buttons. A lot of people have natural immunity, and we just need to kill the boss, not the ads.
Yeah, and it makes it a lot harder, especially for Priest, because people will whip, and then he has to kind of chase them and try to wrangle them. No good.
Someone taunted or hit the first two on you, Zord, and it pulled it far enough away my Ox statue that my taunt didn't pick up one of them. I was quite stomached from that.
Interesting.
I mean, I know I talk every once in a while.
Do not taunt the ones on Zord. I Ox statue those. Those are giga taken care of. What's the last marker? Is it moon? I swear. You all good?
I've got a bunch of backup headsets, Seth. I'll send you one. My kids like to
5,
break them.
4,
Well,
3,
he's out of
2,
USB ports because
1.
he's a laptop.
Oh,
Stop cast. Be good. Stop cast. Stop cast. Be good.
Raise your hand moving this way.
Can't wait.
We're ending on this platform.
We need somebody to help the kill squad.
Hub is already on the kill squad.
Focus shield.
It's been really good for me.
We need access.
Big blue.
So that is
Big blue. Big blue. Big.
if you don't have puddles, you can date.
Big blue.
Day 4. Be behind. Behind now.
These are, I have the mouse.
Go to the edge range.
Focus shield.
Whoever had the
So, the obelisks, that's the one that always picks a range and a one melee, right?
It's all, they always do, yeah. One
Or
range.
I think me and Pally are gonna need some help because I'm running out of stuff to hit, getting like 3 of those in a row to survive.
I'll go survival. That's a joke, by the way. That wasn't real.
Please, please let that be a joke. It's just because like it can't happen where one person, like one of the melee gets like then back to back to back to back. Because
Yeah, I could totally get 4 in a row.
yeah, it's like it's really hard to live. So just obviously I just a little extra attention if possible if you can squeeze it out. But because like I ran out of I had potion, health pot, or health stone, all my personals. Like I was running on empty. Basically, I was down to like 10% HP multiple times, and you guys kept me alive. Any errant tick would have killed me though.
You didn't die. More than 0 HP.
I also didn't have any single defensive tool left going into any phase, so it's like, well.
Hey, TLO, where
Yeah.
do you have for the knockback? What approximate timing do you have for that?
There won't be one because it's energy bar.
Yeah, I just looked at the boss.
Yeah.
That pool, it was.
Because I want to put a reminder. I just
You could probably safely put it at 5:10.
Did you say that was
and just like, to be aware of
5:26?
energy. Yeah, we phased it 5:26.
five.
Yeah, that one was really slow.
Okay, so that was slow for us. Okay, so like
Yeah.
5:10.
I mean, that was like early. That's crazy early.
Wait, was it early?
That was early.
I feel like that's
Yeah, we want the boss to be at like 45% ish going into the pizza.
I don't think so because I could be wrong, but the TR that I'm using, they basically when we're looking at P2, they only have 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of the obelisk, and that's it. So I think most people are kind of pushing around there, and the end of 4 sets is 445.
I was gonna say we pushed last night for like 5:11 was one of our goals. Like,
Okay.
And the boss
So-
was so high because we have 2 DPS dead, and
Yeah.
one of them caused 2 other DPS to lose a lot of boss damage. So
yeah, like we pushed at 5:11 on one pool and she was at 51%. So
Yeah, I'm
we're definitely slow.
normally I'm normally our highest, I think, boss dam there, and so, like I can't I had to go for Kill Squad there, so.
I think you just let Aeroth do it.
What? Oh, I didn't even think about Aeroth. If
It's 2 arrow sets on him.
Aeroth and Jenkins could probably solo that, but I feel like it's a little bit minty B to have Aeroth do it because he wasn't in for like the first 50 pulls, so I did not suggest it.
Yeah. I think Aeroth, as from what I know, he studied it already though, so he's pretty prepped for it.
If you want to do it, I think you guys probably could.
I mean, I went over there last time.
Yeah. I shouldn't want to suggest it last night.
So are you do this one? I can't think of it. Are you saying Aeroth should just be a backup if one of you's dead, or are you saying you think that we should put Aeroth on there for somebody else?
Let me look at the damage. Because I think
There might be more damage to the boss.
Yeah, I think if we do
they might
both Ellie
overkill,
Shamans,
like,
they're gonna
ways.
yeah, we're gonna lose a decent amount of single target loss.
Probably like 2.5 mil.
Yeah, Jenkins did. So for reference, Jenkins caps everybody because it's beyond Rust, and then Bubbery beat Aeroth because Bubbery has like faster burst a little bit. But like the Warlocks just kind of we can swap targets and it's not the end of the world. Is why that it's and we can get over and back really easily.
So as of right now, it's been you, Cloggy, and Sham. That's it, right? So
I think
then
that's pretty comfortable.
yeah. So then let's keep it that way. But if one of you's dead, Aeroth will be #1 backup.
Yeah.
Okay.
That works perfect.
I'm ready.
It's okay. Nobody from Kill Squad has ever died in intermission again.
Yeah.
Last night too.
No, well, no, I wasn't at Kill Squad. I was at Kill Squad.
5,
You know, so
4, 3, 2, 1.
so technically,
Stop cats. Okay. Big blue. Stop cats. Soft cast.
This is a mess, right?
Big boom.
Hits yellow up when we can, please. There's more in.
Big.
Puddle's coming out now.
Big boom.
Remember, range, don't move too far up. Off the those
Stop
puddles.
with the ads.
Big.
Arrow umbrella.
Big boom.
Umbrellas.
Thank you.
And that's phase done.
Aria, if you miss
Holy shit, yo, and getting that first arrow is such bait.
Yes. That's what was killing me in the beginning too.
Second arrow is so good.
Just don't get hit by anything. Live.
Going to regular spot. Remind me after this pull to put a marker on my head. I keep fucking forgetting.
Focus shield.
Puddles
Big.
in 5.
try to be more left.
Silver arrow, hit the boss, please.
Move up
Big
to the
boom.
right, guys. Move up to the right.
Hit the boss. Nice.
Puddles in 5.
Bait.
Dodge the lines.
Melee, we're gonna move, squeeze back in there after this.
Up if you don't have the puddles.
You saved me.
Big boom.
Hit boss with these. Big grips. I'll take her back. Wait for it. Hit your ads.
Bait.
Puddles in 5. Up and over.
Big boom.
Taking her back.
Puddles
Big.
in 5.
We're gonna get fucked, obelisk.
Dodge the lines. Dodge the lines.
We have one obelisk not moving.
Yeah, they both two ranged got it.
All your
This
melee are
one- all
dead.
of them are dead.
Up to the right.
Big boom.
Second obelisk, you are shooting the far guy.
I guess we did lose a third of our melee.
Range on the corner. You don't need to go behind the... Yep, stay over here, range. We got plenty of room.
Get a grips on these ads.
It's only me right now.
Oh, I see. Alright, let's hit as many of these ads as possible and make sure you hit the boss.
Let's just jump off. It's too much.
Those last obelisks.
If I can play serve.
jump
I can
on.
play serve until he's back. Unironically,
That's fine.
I think that's gonna be just better for us. Because
Yep. It's either that or I swap in somebody for a melee. But if you can play survival, I think that'd be good for now.
I don't think I'm changing much. I might just Morium is gonna be living a bit longer, so just focus on Morium.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Bubbaroo destroys Mortium.
We missed like several simulacrums of the obelisks.
So,
There was like 4 up at the time that we died.
Yeah, the obelisk, and part of that was that the melee was dead, so 2
Yeah.
ranged people get them. So when that happens, we have to like, it just makes it more complicated because one doesn't know who's getting the far one, and the far one is harder to get. I believe that's when it was missed, is when that kind of chaos started. So I put a marker on my head range to hopefully that will help. Everybody's doing pretty well with positioning in P2. One thing I want to mention is after we drop the obelisk, when you go behind it, you definitely can, if you want to, like tuck in as close to the last puddle as possible, but you don't have to go all the way in that corner. As long as you're behind the obelisk is fine.
So when I'm melee, when am I baiting the 2 mechanics? At what time?
You don't bait puddles. You can only get assigned to drop one, but you don't.
Oh,
bait
you
them.
can't bait the first one? Perfect. Okay.
Yeah, you don't bait them all.
Yep, so when you hear it, you just kind of come back with us and drop
I
it.
will love to have you.
Real quick, just a heads up. The first puddle set that we drop, the closer we can get to the left on that back left side, the better. Because like when that first night that we watched the VOD, it like grows exponentially out into the side. So if we drop our first set height to the left in that back left corner, like it'll just be way smoother for the rest of the phase. So just like make sure if we're not gonna be super tight on all of our drops, just make sure that the very first bait is always like very, very strictly placed at that furthest back left corner for us, because it grows like actual exponential on the side.
Yeah, so for now, just look for me, look for Star. That way we're all kind of in the same general area, because I know sometimes, especially on P2, there's kind of some positioning where it's like, oh, do I go over there or do I go over there? It's kind of like you could do either or, so now we have a marker so everybody can kind of just reset on me, and that'll keep us a little bit closer. Especially sometimes if there's like a missed drop that kind of separates range, where some people kind of go over there and some people go on the other side, it'll stop that because everybody can just be on Star. But make sure when we get there with the
5,
obelisk,
4,
practice
3,
shooting your target
2,
is super important.
1.
Stop cast. Big. Big blue. Stop cast. Stop cast. Big. Big boom. Big boom.
farther away, so I figured the closer range was gonna go. But I should have just went myself instead of assuming. So I tried to last minute gust the wind across, and I probably shot some people.
Oh, I don't think it was that one. There was somebody hanging out near X.
Yeah.
Yes. So just to clarify, because I did the same thing last night with the arrow, just assumed somebody else was going to get it and then had to try to run. Make sure we're calming up, guys, and don't be like me and assume the other person's going to get it. So if you get the arrow, you should just assume you're the only one. You should start making your way to the boss that needs to be hit. And if two people are going there, one of you calls it out and the other one backs off, okay? But especially if you're closer, please try to prioritize you doing it. Yeah, I mean, we know this phase, so don't be moving around with stuff. Don't, you know, I don't need to say it.
Is the middle the spot that drops the bubble?
In the middle?
Yeah,
No.
That's what I got stun locked by seeing 3 people drop their circle right in the middle, and then I got hit by the arrow.
In the middle,
the middle's actually like not that bad to drop that late.
I'm just if that's
Near
where
Varela is where we really want to be safe. I mean, near X is where most people are staying to hit the boss, right? So it's not that bad to drop there.
I would say that was what set 4 and 5 of the arrows. I would not want stuff in the middle by then. I can understand when we're already on Varelis for sure, but please just try not to put your shit in the middle. Because honestly, if it's a range, really, there's no need. When you take the gate, just move to the side of it or take a step forward, drop those first puddles there, the next puddles go in front of them. It does make it difficult for the arrows.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop cast. Big. Big tool. Stop cast. Stop cast.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying
Big.
again, I'm gonna repeat myself, and I'm gonna nag. Please calm up, guys. The only person here who has an excuse is Seth. That is the only person here who has said my mic is not working. No one else has said that. So please, use your mic to communicate. It's important. We're Mythic rating. You're gonna have to talk and communicate. If you need push to talk taken off, by all means, I absolutely do that for you. I know it can be a pain in the ass to try to push a button to calm up during raid. You can absolutely leave your mic open. Not me. I got a nice mic that I can just leave open. What?
Wow. Luke
Do you wanna-
decided to show up.
Well,
I might be able to go back to him then.
Should we just do a pull while Sniper gets set up?
Oh, how many debuffs am I getting? I didn't even think about that.
So far, just been like
only
one each
saw-
pull.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I only saw like 1 or 2.
Something that somebody else just suggested to me that actually is not a bad idea is that if you are uncomfortable talking or calming up, you can also use a ping macro and ping it if you're gonna get it. That's absolutely fine too. There has to be some way for the other person to know that you got it. So if you prefer to do that, that's fine with me. And I wanted to turn Rob up on.
You'll be fine.
Because what I thought happened, Rob, the reason why I said that is I thought you were going for it and I couldn't hear exactly what you said. I thought somebody had was also going for it and cut you off as you were calling out, I got it.
It sounded like an audible grunt, I'm gonna be honest. That's all that came through.
I'm not feeling great today, but I said I got it, but it wasn't.
Okay.
All that we got was
And I thought
that was
you were
pretty
about to say I got it, but somebody else had just
Dude, but I had the other arrow, and I knew that meant that he had it.
I definitely also only heard Oh my god, that's so Don't worry, Rob.
I didn't even question it. I was like, oh, he made a noise. He must have it.
One second.
Dude, Bubbaroo, you can almost see me on your meters in phase 1.
Wait, what do you mean?
You can almost see me.
What do you? You're literally only 40k behind me.
Yeah, my meters only ever show one person. So.
Oh, okay. You're not first or last type of thing, huh?
DPS,
I'm a bit. Was that just one of? I don't know if I'm allowed to play this because I think we need. We're used to my Morium damage now, and that's what our buttons are around.
Morium was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah,
something was fun.
we hit it and it was still at 10% last pull.
Whoa.
I mean, is survival that great on this one? I don't think it is.
Survival's pretty nice for a two-player.
All three hunters are pretty much the exact same.
All three hunters are quite good in this one.
Yeah.
It's not what Archon said. Maybe
Survival, Archon's kind of fake.
Yeah,
it looks at parse numbers, not what classes do in a fight.
Yeah.
But it also shows popularity. That's a kind of a better gauge of because sometimes the throughput on one pass is poo, but they're really popular because they do X, Y, or Z.
It's allowing your bench base power.
I was a lot of people are just playing BM Hunter and RIP BM Hunter right now.
You can have my melee spots and something
Imagine doing enough damage in a fight for anyone to give a damn.
Oh, I can go back to him. Hold on. That was a fake. I'm not ready.
Do you have a pot sniper, or do you need pot too?
Alright, I'm good.
Or plasma.
Who?
Ranger.
Oh, okay.
He sounds thrilled to be here. He's literally like, I woke up for this.
He woke up for this.
Oh, he woke up for this. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Alright.
It's a big one.
Get after.
Yes.
Raise your hand if you woke up for this. Nice.
I woke up for this.
Stop cast. Be cool. Stop cast. Stop cast. There you go. Be cool. Speak blue. Speak blue.
That's crazy. Seb's gonna kill W on July 3rd.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be with Proudmoore, I like it.
Mikey disagreed with this straight play. I don't know why it likes you better.
Let's try not as like there, so that we can get that.
Focus shield. There. Be clear.
This is dangerous.
After you just yelled, you got a stall.
Raise your hand.
Focus shield.
But you still have to roll for the priest to be over there.
Somebody hop on my back and I disengage.
Yeah, technically, what we could do is after Caboose grabs me and I grab Mediki could grab Zorv.
Well, doesn't Zor need to be over there
I was
really
gonna ask,
early?
does he need to be over there early?
Not really.
I will
if-
take a Wrath Walk real quick and see that fixes it before we do anything and change all the shit.
Also, yeah, don't we need
thinking
to jump before obelisks? Isn't Seb correct?
Why?
What? I thought we jumped past the obelisks come out.
Well, people that don't have obelisks should definitely go because the Simulacrum and Varellus are already there.
There's like a short
We can
just
just
see
wait
what that
15
could do.
seconds to not hit them if we wait till the obelisks go off for everybody to jump. And the obelisks do slow the people that don't. But I don't know that they can.
Yeah, everyone should probably go across instantly. Other than the tether people.
So we get tethers, and then we get obelisks like literally 2 seconds after tethers.
Then yeah, we should absolutely be doing obelisks.
Yeah, but the people that don't get the obelisk need to go over. Because the Simulacrum is already up, and Varellus is already up, and obelisks have not gone up.
Yeah, the obelisk people just stay on the corner of that platform.
Okay, so the way that I have it in the strategy guide is as the second we're breaking the tethers, we should be moving across. So, for example, when we group up right there, right when P3 starts, range who's running out first, run out first and fucking gate. You can gate to break your tethers. So, pretty much when the tethers come out, we should all just be moving across right away.
Yeah, we absolutely need to.
However,
caveat,
let me caveat with that. When the tethers come out, the two obelisks there spawn. Those obelisks stay on the platform. So when P3 starts, the tethers come out with the obelisks. The obelisks stay on X platform. They gate, and then don't move. So we should be moving over to the next platform as the obelisks are out, not before they come out.
There's like a 2-second discrepancy between tethers coming out and obelisks spawning, and in that 2-second period, it's like right as the boost sparkles like appear as we're entering P3 to show you which platform to jump to. That's like your 2-second window to make the jump, and if you don't, then like things start going amiss because if we're spawning obelisks on the backside, people like so. Let's say I just had an obelisk in the last phase, and I need movement. I need like 65% movement speed to make that jump with slow fall. I can't do that when I'm slowed, and I'm also like I can double blink over to a gate, but if that happens again, then like I'm out. Like I'm SOL.
No,
But
so when
we
I
can-
said gate, I meant jump. So everybody should be jumping over. Excuse me, I said gate. Should be jumping over. and we're going to we're not going to be able to do that before the obelisk come out. We just can't.
I think we need to, because like I can't make that jump if I have an obelisk on.
I think you just have to keep the obelisk on the old platform.
Then I believe what people do at that point is, if you have the obelisk, you can take the gate, and then the next one that would normally be the gate, you would use your ability to jump.
The same thing can happen again though, because we wait to get on that set because we're baiting obelisks super late.
Someone mentioned a concern about breaking tethers with your jump, because if you're going too early, if you're positioned on the tank, like where Ilaria is standing and she like spawns onto the platform as we enter P3, if you're positioned there, you can go to the next platform and not break your tether.
Of course, yes.
So that's an option too.
But the problem there is we're not breaking the tethers fast enough, so honestly, don't even worry about that there.
So you're slowed by an obelisk and you haven't made it across, I can just freedom you and it's a non-issue.
Yeah, look, I mean, looking at the Proudmoore video, they just have their obelisk people stay on the old platform. Because it's just those two obelisks. And then they come over after.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You don't have to aim at anything, just not the raid.
Yeah, if you're over already, don't you have the obelisk? You literally have to stand on the edge. Like, you can't go anywhere.
Not please. Get ready to auto shot the boss.
Doing it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop cast. Bait. Be clear. Stop cast. Stop cast. Bait. Big blue. Big blue. Big blue.
Do you go charge on the Okay.
Please don't grab me. What's up?
It was me.
Try not to basically circle the walls.
Focus shield. Plume.
tethers need to go to X. They don't break as you gate across, and we'll be good.
So do we want ranged specifically to break on that or no?
That's the set where ranged is breaking last.
I think we were just too low, even if it was to happen. I don't think we could have done it there.
Yes, and the healers were running on empty there from all the craziness before.
Matthew, I have a question real quick. For that, so that short that we just went to, do we have anti-magic zone there? So that way we can break two at once, the melee and the tank one at least, or no?
Are you talking about where we died?
Yeah, just like right there. Like right where we died on that short gate.
I mean, a bunch of people were dead. Let's see. I will tell you. What time?
I'm only asking.
Like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm only asking because I saw some other kill videos do it, so I just didn't know.
Guys, I'm trying to answer the question. Alazion second AMZ is right after intermission, the second intermission.
Oh, are we trying to bait the first set of obelisks inside of melee for the ranged one? Because that one is always up our ass.
Are you talking about when P2 first starts?
Yes. That first ranged obelisk is inside of our ass. Okay.
Yes, just because of from what I've seen, they do it like that, but we don't have to. I can change the range speed.
Could we be a little bit more left? That way, like there, and that way both dodges can dodge closer to the wall, and it'll feel more natural for the drops as well. Because then everyone's hugging the wall anyways.
Yeah. So just remember range during P2, you just need to be on me, please. The majority of people were doing that, but some people were getting a little off marker and not resetting, and that spirals downhill when you do that. It really does. So your timeline reminders or your big wigs for the actual puddle, you should have a sound and a countdown on it. So every time you hear the countdown, you know you need to be in a good bait position. Because I can't call it every time. I try to do my best with calls, but they're garbage, so you should have your own.
Those... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Those puddles we dropped in P3, that were in a line,
yes,
we can drop them wherever the hell we want as long as they're not in the middle of the room. Because that platform is getting blown up.
Yes, true. It's still not necessary to be that sloppy. Literally every single puddle is in a different spot. It's just better for us to be in relatively the same area. Because
I was just about to say to help you with that, athlete, to piggyback. Sorry to cut you off, but where I was that dropped that puddle to the far left, that was DH max range to hit the ab. So if you want us to stack on me there, then you can come straight to me.
Yeah, I'll be a little farther over there.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off. I was just like, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Everett, right to piggyback off of that. That was literally what I was about to say. Is where I was, that far left puddle, like to the left of range, that was my max range. So for those drops to help it not be so sloppy, you can just come over to me.
What is it? I'm trying to see. What? The last pool, what time did we die at? Never mind, I see it.
7:09.
It was also partially my fault that we died. My gate was too far.
That gate did break the...
Yep. Telo showed it to me, and I just need to replace gate there, and I will remember.
So I have a lazy onto AMZ for the first tether in P3, and it looks like that's the majority of where DKs are using it. It looks like...
Yeah, I can throw in there. Mine is up.
Yours is... Yeah, I have yours, Zorb, at 7:10.
Yeah, that would have been it right there. Yeah.
I know things were crazy, because it looks like at 6:52, we have aspect hits. Then right after that, the devouring chaos, the movement thingamajiggy, and then right after that, another aspect. So that, I think that's what's causing that extra damage there. So I do have Zorob's AMZ there, and once we actually land, a little bit after that, we'll have Trank. I also, if needed, I can... I'm gonna move Troy.
Yeah, I was gonna place that when we landed, but we died as we landed, so I mean I can also pre-place it, but
no, you're good. Okay, great.
If you place it just before we gate, that'd be super high.
Yeah, no, I'll try to
do another ready check.
milk it right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. When you hear me start Tark and Matt, you can just start ramping.
Oh, I stopped. I was done. No. I've gone
Did I
through
get nice 12-second full
160
timers?
food already. I'm good to go with that.
I think the guys were
animation numbers.
It was not.
I think if I'm out of range, it doesn't break, but if it's like line of sight and I'm in range, it does break.
Nah, Jenkins and Claude both had it.
I like how we got so far in the fight, and all my damage still
5,
doesn't add up to the damage
4,
I dealt them more earlier.
3, 2, 1.
What is that?
Yeah, you kind of suck after people.
Stop cast. Okay. Stop casting. Stop cast. Big.
I go two spells.
Puddles and
Big boom.
Dude, this guy.
Big boom. Big boom.
I was about to say it, but he got it like 5 places. I literally hit the value button, like, oh, he's already said it, never mind,
so speedy.
I like the story.
All 7. Sit
Focus shield. Big boom. Focus
The
shield.
simulacrum went to the other one.
Gotcha.
That's why we have to wait.
Yep. Somebody? Nobody was
Me.
Yep.
Look at that guy. That guy's dead.
Teehee. It wouldn't be that bad if we didn't have 4 people that needed help. All I'm saying is,
some goblin
Free should
swappers.
just become evoke the fucking Drachyr goblins.
If I could be a
You'll- the issue
DK
goes away.
evoker, I wish.
You can be goblin.
Yeah, but then I'd be a goblin.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Is this guy
Wraithwalk on the wrist.
Yeah,
the Wraithwalk is really easily.
Yeah, I mean, easily is relatively easier in DA, so it's working for now. Wish I could go fucking horse, but...
Yeah, Zora, do you want Soulfall?
I can make you.
If you want, if it doesn't tax your mental, probably doesn't hurt, but Wraithwalk is doing good enough, I think.
Wraithwalk just barely gets you there.
DA barely gets me there. Wraithwalk should get me there as long as I don't fucking biff the jump. But yeah, if you can slow fall, I wouldn't say no to that. Where do you go? You pulled stars in the fridge. Hello, brother.
Nope, we cannot do that anymore.
They shot that in the head. They hated it.
So you're not getting me to bubble taunt another boss. Get
Fighting so free.
I'm gonna be honest. Wait, we missed the first arrow set on that last pull. What the hell?
Yeah,
the second arrow set.
Oh.
Yeah.
Teleport.
I wanted to ask about that. I got the arrows and I had to snipe it from like the whole way across the entire universe. It was like 1,000,000,000% lined up and it wouldn't glow. Like I couldn't get it to glow like I was going to hit it. Is there a range? Like if we jump the platform, can you just not hit one from the last platform?
Melee regularly has to snipe from here to here.
Because I was sitting there like wiggling back and forth and it would not go away. So I just lined it up and just let it rip and it just didn't.
I was like through the ad and it wouldn't light up, so I don't know. It just is evil sometimes.
Guys, don't. It's a small indie company, alright?
Sorry.
Yeah, my gate disappeared, so game good.
Matt, you good?
They definitely didn't
Bro,
design this fight enough.
We're just waiting on that.
Was it did you have to go from like platform to platform to hit yours whenever it didn't go, or was it just?
It wasn't phase 3. It was phase 2, but my I didn't realize that the ad was like literally right next to us, so it was in my circle, and I had to try and get the arrow through it, and it was just really fucked up.
Oh, I was asking because I was gonna ask if that's why ranged has to get far or close ad versus melee getting far. If that made a difference or not. But I guess the name is just great.
Yeah, pretty cool. One second. Oh, I'm stupid. I always forget that you actually pick up now on this thing.
Were you buying hammers? What you buying?
Oh, I got a hammer.
Okay,
Did you need a hammer?
Yep.
Yeah, I was sitting there buying hammers. No, I'm good to go now.
I got drums.
Ooh, yep, go
What
ahead
the
and
hell is
drums
that?
on cool.
Hammer.
That's when we're supposed to drums,
5,
right?
4,
Yeah, I'm pot,
3,
right?
We're always
2,
supposed to be drumming.
On
1.
Stop cast. Stop task. Okay. Big blue. Big blue. Big blue.
Wait a second.
Oh, okay, that didn't have to be
I'm stuck. Fuck. I'm dead.
Let's compare this.
Let me tell you about third arrow.
Oh, third arrows. Wait, rescue out. Holy shit, you're cracked.
I don't know.
Hey, that's good.
How did Stacey die before I got
Focus shield.
He's like, shoot the boss, and Boru's like, alright.
Okay.
83, don't be.
Big blue.
You don't have cuddle, you can move up.
do that.
Focus shield. Big foot.
Somebody's tether was also too far because the gate.
We gotta wait for the whole platform, I think, Averett, to like fill up before we gate over.
Yeah, it's the obelisk, so we just have to wait for those.
It's not only that, it's the positioning way before that, so healers can actually get everyone topped. So just remember, guys, when we get to that second platform in P3, and we drop the first obelisk, then we kind of go to the edge, but farther to the side, so the demon hunters are in range. Then when the middle ads die, we immediately need to be on the boss. We gotta be on the boss before the tethers come out. Which, that'll just take a little bit of practice.
We lost a lot of single target damage on boss because melee didn't break there. Just make sure you're tracking that. It's a giant circle around you. It glows.
I was trying, I also got one of the shooting things and I was trying to survive for more than 2 seconds.
Are you talking about the tether? Huh?
Yeah, I got, like, the one we break in phase 3, right?
Yeah.
You said the shooty thing. The shooty thing's the obelisk.
Yeah, I got both at the same time. I was trying to not die instantly.
The faster you break your tether, the less damage you'll take. The longer you have that tether on you, the less healing you take.
Well, yeah, but range is supposed to go first, and I was I lift over, waited for range to break theirs, and then by that time I was hitting every button I could to not die.
It's all good.
Also, the next time we move platforms, you have to be pixel on the gate. You cannot be lazy with that positioning. You have to be pixel on the gate. Like, click escape and not hit anything if you need to do that, but you have to be pixel on the gate.
Yeah, one sec. I'm just setting private aura thing to be.
How many? That happens twice, right? Where we have to be pixel stacked on the back corner and then get across.
Yeah.
Okay. Athy, where's our darkness? Because I only have one in phase 1 and then this is phase 5. Do you want us darkness in those 2 pops? Will that help you guys instead? Because I don't even use my first darkness. Because my first darkness goes out whenever you guys are gating. It's like that's when it tells me to dark. Is when you guys are going across the F.
I would just say in P1 after we gate, just toss it somewhere there on the ground, kind of in ranges. Your second one is at 654, which is
I haven't heard it tell me the darkness at like yet for the second one, so that's why I just wanted to double check.
yeah, it is in phase. Yeah, in phase 3.
I was dead the entire time till like the very end. So.
Yeah, it's basically, I have your darkness for that same spot where we were talking about Zorb's AMZ. It's right at that gate, and then I have Arya's a little after at 7:15. So yours is at 6:55 and hers is at 7:15.
You'll just use it after we gate for obelisks.
Yeah, so I would just around there, that general area, even if it's calling it out, because when I'm setting these, it's very hard to like get it pinpoint accurate. So like if where it's calling it, you know, and you need to move it 5 or 10 seconds or whatever, that's totally
Yeah, I just wanted to ask because I figured if I have it for whenever we gate before we pop our tethers, like I can just gate and immediately drop dark.
Yeah, I would say, or even where we just died when we, right before we actually gate, where you heard TLO saying, get everybody topped. That would also be a good spot right there when we're kind of grouped. So feel it out.
Yeah.
See
What? Yeah, I mean, I just don't know, like, I guess the damage profile. If are we ticking down the entire time, like while that's happening, when we're getting ready to go across? Because the more ticks, like the more useful darkness is, right? So I could just pop it whenever we get into that corner. I'll just pop dark on the gate, and then we all just stack on the gate area to go across. That'll make it easier for you guys to top off. Then.
Yeah, after we gate around the 7:15, pretty much everyone is putting AMZ and darknesses there, so there's a lot going out at that point. I'm ready.
It can technically die, I've heard.
Oh, I think it can
5,
technically die.
4,
I did the math.
3,
We've seen everything
2,
pretty much.
1.
Stop casting. Stop casting. Stop casting. Big. Big food. his shield. Stop focus shield.
Stop cast in 1.
Fade.
Fading in 5. So as you guys can see, it's kind of repeating the same thing that we just did for
Stop
the
cast.
other guy. So once we get that really clean, that's it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that
Big boom.
I had the range over there and it was such a no life, so it was working faster, but I did think we were going to call
who's supposed to break first, or is it?
It's supposed to be melee and then tank.
Okay.
What? What?
Yes,
let's break all 3 immediately right there, because I'm rewinding.
Because raid plan just says we just call when. It doesn't say who.
Right, raid plan does not say melee first. Why would we do melee first?
Well,
every guide says melee first. Every guide says ranged holds.
On which set?
Set after first aspect of the end.
I'm guessing purely because the range is still able to do DPS and melee needs to do DPS.
So. Melee needs to move and your tank needs to move.
So set 2 is the one
I think it's tethered.
Yes.
Isn't it?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Is it 2 or 3?
I think it's tethered.
Whichever one that trophy is.
Should be 3.
Yep.
Yeah,
707.
Our percent was good going in. I think we were like 45% into P3.
Oh yeah, she was milked, like she was so fucking low.
Yeah.
With a lot, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you get comfortable with the tethers right there on the gate, then I think we just can.
Okay, so that is the one that I mentioned before where some groups are breaking at the same time. So you're saying you saw that melee breaks first?
It's melee tank and then range breaks last / holds the other.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of people like have it melee tank insta break because the melee needs to be on Illyria and tank obviously needs to go, and then range just holds until healers say they can break. Because then you're playing good catch up, and that's why the anti-magic zone's there, is so that way you can double break.
I'm ready.
Just to clarify real quick, are we doing melee and tank pop at the same time and then range to stick behind, or are we just doing, how do we 1,000% want to do that? Just
I'll call for the range.
I would do, let's do melee first, and then Priest can decide, since he's the tank and he would be going second, he can decide if he's going to break right then or hold it, and then he'll call for range.
My
So
eyes are on.
Melee just break right away. On that third set in P3, he'll call it out.
That's also a really good time for doing it personal, I'm pretty sure.
That is that's the scariest part in the fight. Oh, you're all good. Yeah.
Ibis, you've got to fucking get rid of your Streamlabs. This shit's pissing me
5,
off.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop cast. Big. Big good. Stop cast. Stop cast. Big. Big good.
Puddles into.
Big good.
This is a miss.
Big good.
Scroll so far down to find
It's great for
Sponsored by Streamlabs.
I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna blow up.
Oh my god, we just lost two.
Yeah, I need
We should get a
blood.
lazy on and have him
Errol, he'll go over. He'll go over.
go. We should get a lazy on up.
I'm not accepting.
Sorry.
Good range rates here.
Focus shield. Big good. Big.
we can ignore that last set. Obviously for like shooting at.
No.
You fucking noob!
Focus shield. Bait.
That's a little help.
I think that's because we got a lot of people banned.
We have a few dead.
Big
So
boom.
Rain, see the puddle you just dropped near the boss? Just try not to drop them on the boss.
Why is the ad always stopping off of the single?
Because the tank was still over.
Okay, so I'm just asking. Yeah. I'm not a tank, so I don't have to care. I'm just curious,
that is
you know?
why, right?
It's because I'm having to wait so long to break my tether.
Okay. So
One thing about the tethers, because Priest has kind of mentioned this a couple times, where he's having to really wait a long time. Please, if you haven't, in big wigs and private auras for the tether, you need to put a sound on it. It is one of the harder mechanics to know when you have it visually. So if you do not have a sound on it, you need to do that. Not a suggestion, please do that. Because we have to be faster at breaking them. We are taking a little longer. And not only is it suck for the tank, it makes the healing even harder.
Any issue if I just take the first birthday?
If you're talking about the first set, I was the melee break, and I also had obelisks and executions.
I think in general, it's just been everybody. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like it's just range or just melee. I think it's kind of like in general, they all seem like they could be faster.
that's actually not a bad call from Aberrant. Why don't we just do tanks second? Because it seems
Or
like
tanks first.
I mean, yeah, because it feels like melee has a lot of cognitive going due to how little melee we have. So why don't we just do tanks second or first, so then they can actually get that ad there, and we can kill the ad.
You got a 1 in 3 chance of that melee being useless anyway, so sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's relearning for a lot of people, though, if we're going to change the whole priority for the
Dude, that's fucking
tethers.
fuck melee too.
I mean, I don't know how much relearning it is because it could be like raging team popping instantly. We normally have the melee tether holding out for a little bit anyways.
You're saying tank and range pop instantly?
At least tank pops instantly. Range can pop the second we're healthy, and I'll call for it.
Right, that is relearning, because if range is doing what they're supposed to, they should just be immediately booking it. So that would be, they have to wait. Or are you talking about just the third one? Or are you talking about...
Oh, I'm talking about that one too.
You're talking about all of them, right?
At least the 2 of them. Because the one where we're in the middle of the platform, at least the first and third, the second one, is fine for how we normally do it, because nothing's like going on other than just healing. It's just because the tanks are doing things right there.
I rather
well,
just...
then Varellis will be...
Since it's first and third, I rather just blanket change it for all of them then.
Oh.
Less to remember.
Sure.
I was just gonna say, I think the first one, it's only, like, range is supposed to insta-pop, and I think that's the only time range is actually supposed to be first, but I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's what, like, all the other videos I saw, like, they were doing. Was range first on the first one, and then they were last every other time after.
You could be right. That's not what I saw in my research.
That could make sense.
It could have changed. A lot of things have changed.
Because I think shit drops right around there. So range wants to drop kind of fast.
Yeah, and range can just, like, kind of move and not break it.
We'll try with tank breaking first. On all of it. So, tank range melee, let's try that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop cast. Big. Big blue. Stop cast. Stop cast. Big. Big blue. Big. Big blue. Big. Big blue.
One purge. Just one. What?
I'm rotting.
Stop talking about my purges.
There's no way that
You probably want to cancel that because you're not going to purge.
I can't see
Oh, you'll probably need a more. Yeah, it's fine. I got her.
Just
Really? Okay, great.
Focus shield.
threat the whole time, and she just said, "No, I fucking hate him."
I didn't have threat.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so aware. Yeah, you had that secret threat though. Your
So
staggered
range
threat.
was supposed to break second though, right? I just like you called it. Okay, good. Because I just instantly served it.
Seth, if you need a speed up, I can give you one.
Let's check double the
Freedom is 45%.
Yo, she's looking at. I'm sorry. She's looking at me, and then you like take the lock gate, and she jumps, and then she looks to you, kills you, and comes back to me. Like she switched targets without switching threat.
I didn't even
later.
take the lock gate. I roll across.
Whatever that was. Like you left, she jumped to follow you, hit you, and then went back to me, and her health bar never switched off of me.
Ooh. We hit the boss with an extra arrow that phase, by the way. We only missed one arrow.
She was at 47% when we phased, which is quite good. And we had deaths.
If we can get her to like 45, we can not kill the last ad, by the way.
Ooh, that'd be quite good.
Actually, let me know when you get it.
We're breaking.
Oh, true.
I was busy bitching about the tank thing just now, but yeah.
Dude, I was locked in after what just happened to me. I feel scammed that whole
I mean, the replay is fucking crazy. She like jumped, smacked you, and just came over to me. Maybe she's offended you're not taking the lock gate.
Nothing must win. I need to lock gate the next one though, because it's way more precise.
I mean, that was weird. Like that was like a we have not seen that before thing.
Felt like a salad bar moment, honestly.
Yeah. That was pretty salad bar-esque.
Bro, before the last poll happened, I'm like feeling itchy because it's like 10 p.m. and I haven't gone and like had a cigarette in 2 hours, and I hear like the little whisper ping, and I'm like, oh, who messaged me? Oh, it's Jenkins. He never messages me ever. And I open the DM and it goes, imagine how good the first drag of a cigarette would feel right now. And I'm like, that motherfucker, dude. Artie, are you at your keyboard?
DK, are you there?
soup. Eat the soup.
Please do not miss the soup.
Soup again.
Do not talk shit about this man's soup.
Eating
Fuck
soup
you, buddy.
9 times a week's pretty good.
I'd eat it at 10.
Good for the bones.
Let's.
All you
not
get is
get
soup
funny.
in this economy, okay? You can't have nothing else.
Cereal soup.
Do you guys remember when you could just like eat a feast to being gone?
Yes.
That was awesome.
You idiots click it like 4 times in a row.
What do you mean idiots? You just do that to fuck the AFK people.
Yeah, I remember doing this. Sitting down and like eating constantly.
That is both a good and terrible combo.
Could you eat the soup to being gone in Sepulchre? When we used the soup that you like created with a bunch of mats and shit?
I do think that one was 40 servings, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like pretty recent, right?
I'll be honest, I thought there was still a serving limit.
Mythic would not know.
It sounds good. Looks like we have some repairs. Get a repair bot for these guys?
I got you.
Ooh, good hammer. Can we all go on the forums and bitch about how expensive repair costs are?
I'm gonna say it's fail RP and they're not more expensive.
This shit is ridiculous. I just paid 900 gold and my durability was at like 70%.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Dude, this set guy's taking a long smoke.
Well, we did a piece of content.
I hope it comes back sometime soon. We haven't done a piece of content. The boss is still here.
Yeah, well, we killed the mini boss so many times.
You needed cookies.
Is that what you said?
You said
No, ready
honk
check?
stonks. What the fuck?
Sep, you ready?
Green mineral.
Alright, Sep.
Sep has
Please
the
just never be res Sep 7.
Green mineral is wild.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop cast. Big. Big blue. Stop cast. Stop cast. Big.
Puddles and green.
Big blue.
Rains, don't be too far up for the first puddles.
Big bloom. Big bloom. Focus shield. Stop focus shield. Okay. Stop cats. Big blue.
Sorry,
take a feather
Mythic,
during
I'm,
this one.
Mythic, I do a cooldown, my cooldown's there, so I'm just feeling it, so you might overlap me for another time. I promise. You did it.
shit. That's the whole fight.
Focus shield.
That's it. Good pull.
Is the energy just interrupting shout? Oh, first ad. Understand.
Matt,
I was about to say,
I
that's
appreciate
close.
I appreciate you sacking so that we didn't die.
It would have been really fucked if an obelisk had spawned there. We did win the 50-50 of not losing that platform, which is cool. Because if any one person moves early, it could technically lose that platform.
Where said on Varellis or on Kendall? For Varellis, we do have 2 minutes because it's at 6 minutes.
I was holding my PI for like an extra minute for that. So
what was the issue, son? Something. Some boss is just getting cooked.
Yeah, I could something chasing it.
Yeah, I don't have
I need to get drunk.
except I don't have cooldowns there because I'm saving for first set. Other people usually have for second.
I mean, what damage should we even move off? Like,
He thinks we have too much range on it, and we can
5,
probably like take a couple.
4, 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
I mean, we could probably just
Stop cast. Big. Stop cast. Stop cast. Big. Big boom. Big boom.
This guy is so
Big boom. Big Boom. Big. Big Boom. Big Blue.
Jeez, 44%. We can skip the last ad. No, that's nice.
Focus shield. Big. Big Blue. Stop focus shield.
He's out the
We're
Big.
fading away from malaria. Don't poo on the boss.
Stop cast.
So give me our deck. Big guys are doing it. So we're just short left.
Big Boom.
This deck first. Yeah, he's rage. That was okay. It was like someone died with it.
Yeah, we broke the tether. Yeah, we broke the tether. Malaysian died and shot all of us. Not his fault, obviously, but he's 75%, and we break the tether, and boom.
I mean, we should be rolling defensives, right?
I mean, he has the
No, I mean that's not like an Elysian thing. I mean, like that's where we're supposed to put our defensives.
Yep. We just need to get there more and clean it up. Some, especially the rift baits, are not good. Also, one of the rift breaks was still late after it was being called, so please make sure you are paying attention. I think swapping it, every rift break is going to be tank melee range from now. Everybody hear me? Rift breaks are changing. There's every time going to be tank first, then melee, then range. Priest is doing a really good job of calling them. Also, when the tethers are coming out, we all need to be scouted. So you should be able to also see that on your timeline reminder and make sure that you're in the proper position. The second intermission that is literally out and out, I don't want to see any more deaths there. Okay, we've had a lot there and I really don't understand why. Do not go in front of the inner golden ring. You stay right outside that and then you literally run it. That's it. I understand sometimes learning something, and it's a fluke, your toes in it. I get that. We've had enough. We've seen it enough. I don't want any deaths there. That is 100% preventable.
She takes reduced damage whenever she's doing the transition too, so you're not doing any damage to her.
So I shouldn't be popping PI now.
I found out what it was.
Mythic? I don't know, maybe you should.
What was it?
Somebody popped early, I'm assuming.
Somebody had an obelisk from the previous platform and just fucking ran it and assassinated it. Like actually stretched the longest obelisk possible.
That's funny.
If you're jumping with obelisk there, you have to stay on the edge. You literally cannot move.
Then the best part is I think both people with obelisks. Oh no, Sep just ran. But yeah, the other one just ran with the simulacrum, and it goes off as soon as they get on top of Elysion, and then his obviously. So we were really healthy after the tether break.
It was weird because I called the tether break because we were healthy.
A lot of people stayed in the AMZ, which we need to, and that's what kept us healthy.
Good button. We're good. Echo.
Yeah, so it's like 50 seconds, so yeah, 45.
I'm good. So just remember, when we're done hitting the simulacrums with the obelisk, we just need to point them away from the group.
5, 4,
Not a boss.
3, 2, 1.
Correct.
Stop cast. Be clean. Stop cast. Stop cast. Big. Be cool. Big boom.
Missed this one.
Big boom.
Your day killed me. I had to make
Focus shield. Big. Big boom. Big.
We have a couple
Big boom. Big boom. Big. Big boom.
Behind us, range, it's behind us.
Watch out, melee.
Range adjust all the way down. Get ready for obelisk. Don't be in front of the golden line.
Focus shield.
So yeah,
mean, dying P1 P2 is a little bit.
Yeah, we have 2 reses, so it's like, if we have 2 DPS there, but they're not as good.
I would say at this point, dying in P1 is not acceptable. P2, I know there still can be some wonky stuff there. So if we have to use one of the reses, P2 is fine. But let's make sure we save one. That's a good point.
Dude, I was looking for that gate. What? The first gate.
You didn't die to a gate.
No. I meant like.
Your gate
thing. So, well, I guess I could just put my gate there, like.
You know when you're a good P. Okay, and then you're a good Mac. Oh, he's jumping.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop pass. Big blue. Stop pass. Stop pass. Big. Big blue. Big blue. Big blue.
I'm putting it out on him.
We put out the menu on the website.
Big Boom. Big Boom. Big Boom. Focus shield. Big. Big Boom. Stop focus shield. Bait.
Baits in 3.
Stop cast.
Help.
On boss, on Illyria, on Illyria, on Illyria.
Big Boom.
Yeah.
Just one reminders or something. Uno momento. This one.
I've been trying to explicitly call it, but range just, if our ad that we're hitting is like right in front of us, you need to bait further. People are just still taking so much fucking damage much every pull to bait an obelisk is bad. You should
I
never have to
search
stand
for
in
that ad.
poop. We are dropping poop puddles good 99% of the time. You should not have to stand in poop to hit the simulacrum. You're just wasting externals.
And what's happening, the majority of people are stacking on me, but I'll give a good example. If I'm the stack point, let's say right here, I'm on Caboose. Most of the people are here like they are with me, but let's say I'm just picking on Hub, for example. He's kind of right there. There'll be one or two people that are just a few, like a step or so away, and when they get targeted, sometimes they have to go and poo. So just remember, when we're baiting the obelisk, you gotta be on me or past me. You know, don't be close to the old poo when you're baiting the obelisk, because it gets very dangerous. And if you're farther down than me, like farther towards the next platform, that's okay. The obelisk goes away, so you know you're not gonna get in trouble for that. The poo is the only ones that are super important to make sure they're there. But the obelisk, you just want to make sure you're not baiting near melee and you're not baiting near the old poo. One thing that is helpful is after you drop the puddle, just look and see where the simulacrum is. That's, you know, the ranged one. So that way if you get targeted, you already know where it's at. So that's also very helpful.
I want to clarify about the externals too. We can save them if you do it right, but if you have to stand in poo, do not feel bad for calling for one. You'll get at least one.
Yeah, like I died trying to shoot this like simulacrum, and it was just a debuff, and I didn't call for an external when I died, and I should have.
Friendly word of advice to our melee. I know you two are actual real DPS, so it might hurt you a little more, but once the arrows go off, the white ones in the second phase, you can just run maybe 5-6 yards in front of or to the right. And it makes aiming that shit significantly less dangerous for melee.
Okay, if you melee bait more forward in front of us, I will move the boss and hit it. Smile.
Yeah, it gives you a lot more room to be able to maneuver around. Granted, you guys are, you know, I've just given up on any kind of DPS at this point.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stop cast. Big. Big move. Stop cast. Stop cast. Big. Big move. Big. Big boom.
4 is sick. He died for it. Oh. There's 2.
Rebuff.
Big Blue. Big Blue. Big Blue. Big. Big Blue.
Fidget gun. That's not good.
Yeah, I was trying to save pews. Sorry.
Focus shield. Big. Big Blue. Stop focus shield. Big. Stop cast.
To really make sure you're dead.
That's an enrage.
That's the whole fight.
Yeah, good job, guys. You can go ahead and release.
Holy shit.
That's so
It's
close.
so
Fucking
dead.